Hello students and welcome to this new video. This new video is of chapter 3 part number 7. Okay, in this part number 7 we are going to study about the different types of charts which we can create in Excel. Okay, today we are going to study about two different types of charts which are pie chart and donut chart. Okay, now we will study what is the features of these two types of charts, how are they different from each other, and what steps we have to take for creating these two types of charts. Okay, so first of all we will start with pie chart. So what is there in a pie chart? It is generally used to display data as part of a whole for a single series of data. Okay, if you have a single series of data, then we can display any data in the pie chart as a part of the whole data or as a part of the total number of data. Okay, so what will happen take the example of this figure which is shown here. What we are having in this example in figure 3.23, the data data in the cells A1 is to B5 gives us the number of tigers in different regions of India as per the 2010 census. As per the 2010 census, we are having the data for three particular years. Okay, we are having the data for 3 years: 2010, 2011, and 2012. And what is the data? What is the data which we are having? We are having the data for the number of tigers in the 4 regions of the country. What are the 4 regions of the country? Which these are Gangetic Plain, Central India, Eastern Ghats, and the Western Ghats. So we are having the value. We are having the data for the number of tigers which were present in 2010, 2011, and 2012 in these 4 regions respectively. Okay, we are having the values for these different what the number of tigers in these 4 regions for every year separately. Okay, for 2010 we are having a separate series of numbers, we are having a separate series of values. For 2011 we are having a separate series of values, and for 2012 we are having a separate series of values. Okay, so there are together 3 series of values in this data. Okay, in this data we are having 3 separate series of data. Okay, so for every single series of data we can have a separate pie chart. Okay, so here for every particular year we can draw a separate pie chart where each region will be shown by the percentage of tigers which it is having as with respect to the total number of tigers. Okay, so the percentage of tigers in every region will be shown as a percentage of the shaded portion of the pie chart. As you can see here, we are shading this pie chart, we are dividing this pie chart into different portions, and what is the size of the portion is determined by the percentage of every region in the data. Okay, whatever is the percentage of the data, whatever is the percentage of every value of every region's value, depending on that percentage we will shade a portion of the pie chart to represent that particular region in the pie chart. Okay, now we will understand it. Now first of all, see how a pie chart is calculated. For calculating a pie chart, what we do, we can use a pie chart to display the percentage of tigers in each region by taking the total number of tigers. So first of all, what we have to do, we will actually we are not doing this calculation, but Excel is doing all this calculation for us. We only have to enter the data and we have to choose the options for creating the pie chart, and all the calculations are automatically done by the MS Excel itself. Okay, MS Excel will automatically do all the calculations for creating the pie chart. Okay, we only have to enter the data, and then we have to select the range of cells, and then we have to click on the option for creating our pie chart. Okay, now what is the logic behind creating the pie chart? First of all, we have to calculate the total number of tigers we have to calculate the total number of tigers in all the 4 regions taken together for every particular year. Like for example, in the first example, what we are doing, we are totaling the number of tigers in India 2010 in all the 4 regions. Okay, so what is the total number of tigers in all these 4 regions? It will come out to be 1167. Okay, so now this 1167 is the total number of tigers. So we will consider this value as the 100%. What will you consider? We will consider this value of 1167 as the 100%. Okay, and then whatever is the value of tigers, whatever is the number of tigers in the different regions, that will be based on that value, the percentage share of the every region will be calculated. So what we are actually calculating and displaying the pie chart, in the pie chart we are displaying the percentage share of every region in the whole number of tigers. Whatever is the share of every region in the total number of tigers, that percentage will be shown in the pie chart. Okay, so first of all, what we will do, we will calculate the total number of tigers, and that total number of tigers will be treated as 100%. Okay, and then Excel will calculate the percentage of every particular region by dividing that number of by dividing the number of tigers in that region divided by the total number of tigers and multiplied by 100. This is a simple formula for calculating the percentage. All of you know how to calculate the percentage. How we can calculate the percentage for any region? By dividing the number of tigers in that region by total number of tigers and then multiplied by 100. So that calculation is not done by us, but it is done by Excel. So Excel will do this calculation for us, and what it will do, it will calculate the percentage share of all these different regions. It will calculate the percentage share of all these different regions, and then how will this percentage share be shown? This percentage share will be shown in this pie chart by shading the different portions by dividing this pie chart into different portions, and the size of the portions will depend on the percentage share of the different regions, and we will shade the different portions of the pie chart by different colors which are used for representing the different regions in the pie chart. Okay, and depending on the percentage share of the different regions, different portions of the pie chart will be shaded, and different regions will be shown in the pie chart by using different colors. Okay, this is logic behind the pie chart. Okay, so in a pie chart, the individual data is displayed, the individual data is added to get the whole, which is represented as 100%. Then the individual data is then displayed in the pie chart as different percentages of the whole data. Okay, now we will follow the steps which we have to follow. We'll see the steps which you have to follow for creating the pie chart from the data. First of all, what we will do, we will select the range of cells containing the data and the data labels. So in this example, what is the range of cells? We have chosen cells from A1 to B5 which are having the particular values. Okay, why A1 to B5? Because we can create a pie chart only for a single series of data. Single series of data means what? We will able to create a pie chart for using only the values in one particular column. Okay, we can't create a pie chart by combining all the three values in the three columns. We can't create a pie chart for all the 3 years. We can't combine all the we can't create a pie chart by combining the values in all the 3 years in one single pie chart. We can't combine them. What we can do, we can create separate pie charts for all these 3 different years. So what we will do for creating the first pie chart, we will first select the cells range from A1 to B5, because in this range we are having the number of the different, we are having the data for the different regions, as well as we are having the data for the number of tigers in the year 2010 in all these different regions. So here, first of all, we will take one series of data at a single time. So one series of data is shown in the cells from B2 to B5. So what we are going to do, we will select a cell range from A1 to B5, because it will have the data for the particular, it will have the name of the regions also, and it will also have the data for each particular region in the year 2010. Okay. Now what we will do, after we have selected the range of cells, then we will select the insert tab. Okay, what we'll do, first of all, select the insert tab, and within the insert tab we have to go to the charts group. Okay, so within the insert tab, what is there? The charts group is also present over there. Okay, then what you will do, you will select the pie option from there, and then what you will do after that, select the 2D pie chart option from the drop down list. So the drop down list that will appear. What you have to do, you have to select the 2D pie chart option. Okay, then what you will do, a pie chart, when you select the 2D pie chart option, you can see that the pie chart will be created, and it will be shown in your Excel sheet. Okay, a pie chart with the selected data will be formed as it is shown in the figure 3.24. Then in the figure 3.24, you can see that here we are using different colors. We are using different colors to show the different regions in the pie chart. All the different regions are shown by different colors, which is given by which is shown by the legend here. Here, what is this? This data is this information which is displayed on the right hand side is the legend. The legend here is showing that is describing the different colors which we are using for showing the different regions in the pie chart. So can you notice the legend here? What is the legend showing here? This legend here is describing the different colors which we have used for displaying the different regions in the pie chart. Okay, so these different regions will occupy the different shaded portions of the pie chart depending on their percentage share in the whole number of tigers. Okay, so here the legend is showing the meaning of each portion of the shaded slice in the pie chart. Okay, so here now we'll come on to the donut chart. So what is the donut chart? The donut chart is also a type of chart which is generally used to display data as part of a whole for more than one data series. So more than one data series means what? That here we will be able to combine all the 3 years, all the values for the 3 years combined in one single chart. Okay, previously in the case of pie chart, we were only able to draw the pie chart for a single year of data, for the data of a single year only. Okay, we were not able to combine the data of all the 3 years 2010, 11 and 12 in a single pie chart. Okay, because this was not possible. But in the case of donut chart, it is possible to combine all the series of data in the single donut chart. So we can combine the data from we can combine all the 3 series of data from the 3 years in one single donut chart for displaying it in a chart. Okay, so this is the difference between a chart and a donut chart. A pie chart can be used for displaying only a single series of data, while a donut chart can be used for displaying a data from more than one series. Okay, in a single pie chart, it is useful for combining more than one data series, more than one series of data in a single chart. So here we will be able to combine the data from all the 3 years 2010, 2011, 2012 into one single chart. So once one single chart will be able to show the data for all the 3 years. So how will we create that? See here in your book, the steps are given in very short manner. Okay, but what we can understand that the steps for creating the donut chart are exactly similar as in the case of pie chart. Only the difference what will be, see the first step is common for both of them. Okay, first of all, what you will do, you will select the cells A1 to D5. Why A1 to D5 in this case? Because here we will be able to combine all the series of data in one single chart. So here we are not restricted to using just one series of data for the chart. Okay, here we can combine all the different series of data in one single chart. That is why what range of cells we are selecting. Here we are selecting the range of cells from A1 to D5, because A1 to D5 is here. A1 to D5 cells are containing the data for all the 3 types of all the 3 years. Okay, here the A1 to D5 is having the data for all the 3 years respectively. Okay, we are having 3 data series, one data series for every year. So here in the donut chart, we will be able to combine all these 3 data series into one single chart. Okay, so first of all, select the series. First of all, we have to select this range of cells. Then the remaining steps have not been given here, but they are similar to your pie chart only. So here what we will do, first of all, select the range of cells. Then you will go to the insert tab, and then what you will go to the charts group. Okay, for the donut chart also, what you will do, first of all, select the range of cells, then go to select the insert tab for donut chart. Okay, second step is also common, select the insert tab. Then in the third step, what you will do, the third step will be different for donut chart. Third step will be what, in the charts group, you have to select the donut chart option from the charts group. Okay, then what you will do, you will select the option of the donut chart. Then what you will see, when you select the option of donut chart from the charts group, then you will see that the donut chart will be created in your Excel sheet. Okay, so rest of the steps are similar. Only what you have to do, in place of pie option, you have to select the donut chart option from your charts group. From your charts group, what you have to do, you have to select the donut chart option from your charts group in the insert tab. Okay, as soon as you select the donut chart option from the charts group, your donut chart will be created and it will be displayed in your Excel sheet as shown in this figure. Okay, so you can see that what happens as soon as you select the option of the donut chart, this donut chart will be created and displayed in your Excel sheet. Okay, what is there in the donut chart? The data in each series gets displayed as a ring, with each sector of the ring displaying a percentage of the total population in a given year. So what is happening? This donut chart is in the form of a ring. The pie chart was in the form of a circle. The pie chart was in the form of a filled circle. Okay, and what is this donut chart? This donut chart is in the form of a ring. All of you understand the difference between a ring and a circle? A circle is totally filled, while a ring is hollow from inside. Okay, a ring is only filled towards the boundaries. Okay, but what is the difference between a pie chart? A pie chart was a filled circle, and the donut chart is in the form of a ring. A ring means it is a hollow circle. It is not filled from inside. Okay, so how is data displayed? The data in each series will be displayed as a ring, with each sector of the ring displaying a percentage of the total population in a given year. So what we are having? We are having here different rings. Okay, what we are having here? We are having 3 rings. If you can, I will zoom it. You can see how many type of rings are there. There are 3 rings in this donut chart. Can you see here 3 rings? If you count the number of rings here, what is there? This donut chart is having 3 rings. For every series of data, it is having 1 ring. Okay, one ring will be used for showing one series of data. Okay, so if you are having 4 series of data, then what will happen? There will be 4 rings in our donut chart. If you are having 5 series of data, then there will be 5 rings in our donut chart. And all of these rings will be partitioned into different sectors. Okay, the data in each series will be displayed in the form of a ring, with each sector of the ring. What is the sector of a ring? Sector is a portion of the ring. Okay, so each sector of the ring will be displaying a percentage of the total population in a given year. So every ring is displaying a particular year here. So what is every ring displaying? See, all these 3 rings, these 3 rings which are shown here are displaying the 3 years respectively. Every ring will be displaying a particular year. Like one ring, the first ring will be displaying 2010, the second ring will be displaying 2011 year, and the third ring will be displaying 2012. Okay, In this way, you can see these 3 rings are displaying the 3 years here, and all of these 3 rings are divided into sectors or portions. Okay, and each sector or each portion of the ring is displaying a percentage of the total population in a given year for the region. Okay, each ring is showing what, each sector is showing what, each sector of the ring is showing a, is displaying a percentage of the total population in a given year for a different, or for a particular region. Like for example, here in the first ring, what you can see, this first ring is having different sectors. Like in the case of pie chart, this pie chart was also having different sectors. Here also, this ring is also having different sectors, and each sector is showing a percentage of the total number of population in a given year. Okay, and we are also using different colors here, and each color is representing here a different region, and we are shading different sectors of the ring with different colors for showing the percentage of population in different regions in the donut chart. Okay, here what is, I hope it is clear to all of you now. So what is this donut chart comprising of? This donut chart is comprising of different rings. Each ring is divided into different sectors, and each sector is showing a different, each sector is showing a percentage of the, each sector is showing displaying a percentage of the total population in a given year of a specific region. Okay, like for example, here we are using violet color for the central India. So you can see for each of the ring, what will be there. Each ring will display, in each ring you can see the violet color is showing the percentage population in the central India. Okay, like similarly you can see the Western Ghats is having the orange color. The Western Ghats is displayed with the orange color. So you can see in each of the rings, the sector of the orange color sector is showing the population in the western, the percentage of the population in the Western Ghats. Similarly, you can see other colors in the sectors are showing the percentage of population in the different regions, which are represented by using these colors in the donut chart. Okay, different colors here are showing the different regions in the donut chart, and each shaded sector of the ring is showing the percentage of population which is present in these regions in the which is present in this region, and it is shown in the donut chart by making use of different colors. Okay, so I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay, if you can see you can also see what is the information contained by the particular sector. How you can see that, move the mouse pointer over a given sector of a ring. If you move the mouse pointer over a given sector of the ring, then what will happen? The series name along with the data value will be displayed in the caption box. If you move the mouse pointer over a ring, you can see, if I zoom it, you can see here also what will happen. If I move the mouse pointer over any of the sector, then what will happen? Whatever value of sector it is representing. Like for example, here what is the sector representing? This sector is representing the series Tigers in 2010. Here what it is representing? This sector is representing the series 2010, the Tigers in 2010, and what region it is representing? It is pointing to the Western Ghats. Okay, it is representing the Western Ghats here, and what is the value here? What value is also given here? It is 366, which is coming out to be 31% of the total population. What is the 366? 366 here is the 31% of the total population, which is being shown over here in the sector here. So how we can see the information in the particular sector? We have to move the mouse pointer over any particular sector. Okay, as soon as we move the mouse pointer over any sector, then what will happen? Whatever is the information contained in that sector, that information consisting of the series as well as the region as well as the value will be shown in the caption box, as you can see in this figure. So here you can see, as soon as we move the mouse pointer over the sector, it will display as the series name also, whatever series it is representing, then the whatever region it is representing, that also it will show, and then what is the value of that region, that also it will be shown in the caption box, that is as it is shown here. Okay, so I hope this donut chart was clear to all of you. So we will end this video here only. Okay, I hope this both these charts were clear to you, the pie chart as well as the donut chart. If you have any doubt in these two types of charts, then it is the best way to understand is by creating chart in your computer. Okay, so if you are having a computer at home, I will advise you that as soon as you see this video, open your computer systems at home. Okay, first of all, enter the data in the Excel sheet as shown over here. Like the same data you can enter in Excel sheet also as it is shown over here. Then after that, follow the steps which are given here for creating a pie chart, and then similarly you can also create the donut chart also by using the same steps like the pie chart. You can also create the donut chart also, and then after creating these two charts, you will be able to understand what is the difference between these two types of charts and how they are distributing the values for the different series of data. Okay, so if you are having a doubt, the best way to clear your doubts is by creating a chart, by creating a chart in your exam, by creating a chart on your system and understanding this practically by implementing this on your computer system. Okay, so I hope using this video you will be able to understand these two charts very clearly. We will end this video here only. In the next video we will start with the remaining charts, which are line chart and other types of chart like scatter chart and some other charts also. So here we will end this video till the next video is uploaded. Thank you and goodbye.